You actually get into medical school just as an average student. Just because you're book smart, just because you're at the top of your class, it doesn't really mean that you will enjoy medical school or medicine is for you. For those like pre-med, those who are trying to get into medical school and you were not really at the top of your class, and will I be able to make it into medical school? Yes, you can. And even if studying or you're not a person that book smart is really attributed to, if you're ready to learn, if you're ready to develop, if you're ready to know the right tips and the right tricks, get mentored, it's absolutely doable. This is also what causes a lot of problem because many students also think that the moment you are book smart and you're like number one, number two, number three in your class, one of the things that even teachers will suggest to you is like, you are very bright. Why don't you study medicine? Now, it's very important as well to note, although this is not the title of this video, that just because you're book smart, just because you're at the top of your class, it doesn't really mean that you will enjoy medical school or medicine. Now, you may be able to have that advantage. I think that if you are book smart, on paper, you probably could be anything that you want to be. I, for one, I had that a little advantage in high school whereby I could comfortably get an A in literature, in commerce, in whatever, economics, and I could also just literally get an A also in physics, chemistry, and biology. So it was more like you could do anything, but most times when you go for counseling, if you're that kind of student, they'll tell you that why do you want to waste your brain when you can be a medical doctor? But no. Many people put in the work, book smart people really put in the work, and then they get into medical school. I can tell you that sometimes most of them are really frustrated. Some drop out of medical school because it's not like they're doing badly, but it's not just what they want, what they like, and they go into other places and they excel just normal as a fish would do in the water and as a bird would just do flying, in the sky. Amazing thing that we must know. That settles the part for, pre-meds. Can you actually get into medical school just as an average? Yes, you have to be in medical school because you are smart. Absolutely. Book smart? No. Does it take just book smart to get into medical school and become a very good doctor? Absolutely not. Book smart kind of gives you an advantage in medical school, but there are other things just like tenacity, there are other things just as like character, there are other things just as being able to understand your person, and that will help you. Medical school will try you. It will try you emotionally, it will try you mentally, it will try you psychologically, it will even try you spiritually. Okay, and I'm not kidding, it will try every single part of you. Medical doctors and medical students, let's stay on the part of medical students, they actually do deal with sometimes like depression because of the pressure of the exams, the pressure of the rigorous training. I believe that one of the main fundamentals of being a medical doctor is tenacity, character, discipline. These are things that make a very good medical student. I do feel like an average medical student, does it necessarily mean that I'm also going to be an average doctor? Absolutely not. From experience, from things that I've seen and from the studies also that I have made, even in medical school, I've seen people who were very good in first, second, third year, and then fourth, fifth, were like, what happened? I've seen people who were like down and really went up in medical school, and I saw people also who were up and also became like down knowledge-wise. There's a lot of time to catch up in medicine some way if you just can learn how to go through the process just normally and very healthily and steadily as well. Doctors that really struggled sometimes with medical school, if you say like struggle and then graduate, you see that when it comes to hands-on and practical, they become very great. And when everybody eventually falls into the field that is more natural to them, or something that they really love and they really like, hopefully they get the opportunity to do that, you see that it's, you know, the star in everybody just shines and actually does come out beautifully and amazingly. So it may be like you were average just because everything is quite together, and maybe you don't really grasp things as fast as maybe some other people, but with tenacity, with the will and the desire to improve, you know, you will end up being that amazing medical doctor that you want to be. That said, to debunk that fear of not thinking that you can make it into medical school because you're average, or not thinking that you could be a doctor that will be great, reputable, because you are not really catching up as well as your other students. You know, medical school, sometimes we have, and to tell you how well this is understood, you see that most medical exams are just simply about pass or fail, although yes, we have distinctions and every other thing, which is good to separate people who put in hard work academically and every otherwise. They ought to be rewarded for that. You see that basically med school just understands that if you can have the tenacity to go through the training, generally you come out and you are graduated as a doctor just like every other person, and you have the ability to grow and blossom into that amazing medical doctor. So we have many examples as well in the world, like Ben Carson. We can see that he didn't have really an amazing background from his story academically, but man, do you know what it means to, you know, to work in the field where he has made a mark in? It takes a lot of brilliance, which was not probably there initially. So everyone can work to become good at what they are. They've been created to do. So this is just like an encouragement for someone today, and just to answer the questions that I got. And I hope that I helped someone. Have a wonderful day. Have an amazing day. Do like this video, share and subscribe. This is the Medicpedia, telling medical stories, and I'm your favorite, favorite doctor. My name is Dr. Ogbe Edward Monoyo. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.